It is time. Once I also change this category. Hold on. Okay. We are back at it for Trails in the Sky here. We just finished up our stuff at the academy. We still got a certain somebody in tow over here. Which way am I? Oriented. I wonder if we can take her back to old town though. Oh, weird pig. Hi, bud. You're gonna beat up. You missed! Damn. So nice. Take it. Oh, I ran. Bastard. Oh. Run. So I wonder if we go towards town, they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Oh no, yeah, that's right. She splits off here. Well, I guess this is goodbye. Yes. Thank you so much for the last few days. No problem. It's been fun. Take care and say hi to Matron Theresa and the kids for us. Don't worry. I will. Hey, you three. What the? Huh? You're from Minoria, aren't you? You guys are... bracers, right? We got big trouble. We got trouble. What kind of big trouble? Hang on a sec. I need to catch my breath. Phew. Someone attacked Matron Theresa and the kids near Minoria. Whoa, say what now? No. Hey, are you alright? Keep your cool. This is no time to go fainting on us. I'm sorry. Please, tell us whatever you can. Okay. We were apparently assaulted by some strange group on the way back from the campus festival. The kids are okay, but Matron Theresa and the bracer lady got knocked out. Do you mean Karna? No way! They must have been highly trained. It's that stupid shitter that we saw at the play. I could have contacted the guild, but communications are down at the inn. I didn't have much choice other than to run all the way here. I see. Well, thank you for your help. If you can manage it, would you go on to Ruan for us? We gotta hurry to Minoria. Okay, will do. Let's get going. Okay. Alright. Oh, shit is bad immediately. Oh, what? Oh, hold on a second. What is this? Why is this here? Just in the way. I don't even... Like, maybe I can go around it, but why the fuck would I? Where are you? This thing's gonna be really strong. Oh, and it's... Oh, no! There's 3 of them! Jabba. Oh, my lord. Well, that's a silly question. Get a silly answer. Also interesting that suddenly Camphor is available to us, even though the whole point is that he was missing, but it's probably because he saw something happen. Oh, wow. All these guys are water except for that one dude in back who is fire. Oh. Oh, they are not doing any damage. Like, it's a problem that there's so many. Oh, actually, one thing I need to look at. Against the water, but they don't And they don't explode. Oh, no. One. Oh, but that made it turn around the other way. I fucking committed to it, that sucks. I was like, I don't really need it. No. It's gonna make me do it anyway. Whoa. Man, it drained health for that. There we go.
Well, that takes care of that.
Comet. Oh shit. What the hell does that even mean? Exterminate the monsters in Gull Seaside Way. Oh, okay, hold on. No, we gotta go. Oh. Squeaking monsters, are you kidding me? Also, hold on, because... Oh, it takes all of the cheese, brother. Die Hard Paella. Should be fine. Help me out here. Run. Oh. Major Theresa was injured and mugging? Almighty Idios, what are they to do? Please, you're bracers. You had to catch whoever did this. Also, that means that they must have gotten jumped for the money too, like, fuck. All the orphans have been crying ever since they got back. Why? Why would anybody pick on them like that? No. Miss Chloe. Everyone. Aw, for babies. It was so scary. Thank goodness you're all safe. Pardon me, but what about the others? How is Matron Theresa? Don't worry, they're not hurt. They haven't woken up though, which is has me a little worried. If I may, then I'd like to see them. No doubt about it. Someone used sleeping powder. Sleeping powder? Yes, there's still a faint hint of it in the air. It's probably the kind without side effects, so there's no real need for concern. Hey, Clem, can you tell us what happened? I'll tell you. You were walking along the coast road with the bracer lady, and these strange guys in masks showed up out of nowhere. The bracer lady fought them for a while, but they surrounded her. They fought to save us and Matron Theresa. That's why... There, it must have been so scary. They took an envelope from the matron. I wanted really bad to get it back. Mr. Joshua, I couldn't help her. Don't think that way, Clem. I know that Matron Theresa would just be happy that all of you are safe. That's why you mustn't blame yourself. But I... Aw. I don't believe this. Who would do such a thing? Whoever it is must certainly be skilled at hiding his or her presence. After all, the bracer wasn't alerted, and Matron Theresa was unconscious. Chloe, I get the feeling that this is very deliberate. I'd say that the criminals were probably targeting the donations Matron Theresa had on her. If we find the money, we'll find the culprit. Yes, you're probably right. You seem a little calmer than earlier. Yes, in order to help the matron and the kids, I must compose myself. Regardless, we must find who did this as soon as possible. She's right, you know. Hey. Agate. I heard what was going on at the guild. Looks like you gotten wrapped up in one hell of a mess. Hey, don't make light of the situation. Karna got hurt too. I know that, so quit your yapping. Karna's no amateur either. It takes someone pretty skilled to beat her. How about you give me a quick rundown of what's been going on here? Okay. Joshua and Estelle told Agate the whole story about the donations for the orphanage. Alright then. There's definitely something weird going on. Weird how? Well, here's the thing. You know that Raven gang that was hanging on in the warehouse? They're all gone now. Warehouse is empty. Then, they must be the ones who assaulted Maiden Theresa. I'm not so sure about that. I really doubt that they'd have what it takes to get the upper hand on Karna. Yeah, that's true. They talk big game, but I don't think they can back it up. Yeah, give them a single hard look and they shut right up. However, today they're suddenly nowhere to be found. Couple that with today's little incident, and what do you get? Like I said, something weird's going on. Even if they're not directly responsible for the fire, I do feel like they're involved somehow. Yeah, but this ain't the time to go checking that out. Come on, Greenhorns, let's go. What are you talking about? Where are we going? You slowing ahead or something? Obviously, we're going to the seaside path where the crime happened. How those idiots did it doesn't matter right now. We gotta focus on finding some clues to where they are. True. Understood. We'll help. Wow, how'd it get so late? This is no good. How are we supposed to search in the dark? Scree! Birdie. Hey, what was that sound? Bird, how you doing? Where you been, buddy? Oh, Sieg, where have you been? What the hell? That's Sieg. She's Chloe's Grifalcon companion. Phew, as long as he's friendly. Hey, Scree. Hey, little baby. Scree. Understood. Thank you, Sieg. Scree! Now I've seen everything. So, Missy, what'd your friend there tell you? The whereabouts of the ruffians who assaulted Theresa, evidently. It seems that he saw the attack. That's a good one. Nice going, Sieg. Yes, most impressive. He's so happy about himself, look at him. Now wait a damn minute. You mean to tell me you actually believe that load of bull? We've seen him communicate several times. Hey, if you don't believe us, you don't have to come along. Come on, guys. Alright. Scree. Bye-bye. Wait up, you punks. He's like, what the hell is going on here? This is the bird of plot convenience. Does it seem like it's homing in on something, but... Come on, are we really following that thing? This is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. It's not a joke. The matron and the children are like family to me. Fine then. I thought you were yanking my chain, but I guess I'll tag along. Jeez, why do you really say what you really think? All that aside, we need to get going after Sieg. Wow, we're actually running 4 deep right now? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think we've done that yet so far. Look at his fucking health. Level 24. I think he's doing just fine. What does his orbits look like? Is he all slotted out? No, and these are sealed. What? Really? He's probably nothing more than a temporary unit, so why the hell would they be sealed? That's silly. Huh. Also, if he's a veteran bracer, then why is some of his shit sealed? Even if he's a younger bunga type, that seems kind of silly. Scree. Are we going towards the lighthouse? Isn't that the way to the lighthouse? Let's go check it out. Wait, does that mean they jumped the old man too? But oh, this is probably what that other ladder and shit's for then. Oh, and they're gonna use it as a redone dungeon. That makes me wonder, like, if we never did those side quests, I guess we were just like, what's this? Just as I thought. The Marine Lighthouse belongs to the city of Rouen. If I remember right, there's a man who lives here all alone. This appears to be the place. It's almost positive that the ones who attacked Matron Theresa and the children are here in this building, which means that there are a high chance the perpetrators have taken over the lighthouse. And from the looks of it, that seems to be the only entrance. I guess that's all that's left to do is to check it out for ourselves. Yes. Now hold on a minute, girl. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. What the hell are you talking about? I want to know why someone would do such a horrible thing like that. So please, take me with you. I can see where you're coming from, but... Oh, come on, don't act all stingy now. The only reason we knew about this place to begin with was because of Chloe. And I can guarantee she can handle herself. So at least, you don't have to worry about her getting in the way. Estelle, Joshua... Fine, have it your way. But I hope you remember that these guys are the ones who put Karna out of commission. Make sure you don't let down your guard. I'll keep that in mind. Well, guess it's decided then. Alright, let's hurry and check the place out. So it is them. These guys again? Aren't they the ones from before? I swear, if I wasn't looking at them with my own eyes right now, I'd never believe it. Hey, the hell are you all doing here? The Raven Gang member's eyes are blank and emotionless. Aw, it's whoever's using this fucking brain control powder on people. Just like the Capo family. Hey! Hackett, look out! Where are they getting the strength from? Dean, you son of a... This is just perfect. Now I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking, but I had to beat some sense back into you. I will. Raw! You fucking jumped at him. I guess there is a possibility that it's either a spell or possibly some sort of drug too. The flick you. Oh, you learned comment. What is that? Launches ballistic wave of energy and it penetrates. Oh shit. Okay. And it's actually cheaper. Cool. Oh. The flicky again.
Should have done that.
We're getting some decent shit here. I can't believe it. These guys are 100 times stronger than when we dealt with them at the warehouse. They appear to be acting rather strange. I wonder what's going on. It looks like they're being controlled by someone. Controlled? Yeah, I agree. I'd say it's some sort of special hypnotic induction using a combination of drugs and suggestion. This allows the person controlling them to draw out their maximum physical potential. Can someone really do that? Of course, but they'd need to be pretty skilled to even attempt such a thing. And I can only think of one group that could pull out something like this. Do you have an idea of who might be responsible? Yeah, possibly. But there's no time to talk about it now. Let's head upstairs. The real perpetrator should be out there. Alright, let's go. Said, hold your fucking horses, because you guys gotta eat an omelet real quick. How about that shit? You guys got beat up a little bit. Hey, here they come again! It looks like they don't have any choice but to put them down the hard way. And it's just gonna be all their captains. Back to back. This one's really pissing me off. Get fucked. Oh, but he moved. Shit. No. That sucks. That's not bad, though. Oh, he's also not hitting for enough because of that debuff. You missed, brother. There you go. You missed. Oh my god. Jeez.
Should have done that.
I'm really sorry about this. I really don't want to fight with anyone being controlled, but this isn't a time to be holding back. We don't need to kill him. Just knock him out. Ooh, you had a lot of move on you. I don't like that. The flicky. Shouldn't you be loafing around like that? Oh, that woke him up. Nah, fuck all that. You ain't doing that again.
Good to go.
Hey, you hear that? Oh, it's these two. And it's Gilbert? A job well done. Now we'll be able to blame this mess on those punks and everything will work out perfectly. So I take it that you're satisfied with our work. Yes, you've handled things perfectly. No, just to make sure. You haven't left any incriminating evidence, right? You got nothing to worry about there. And even with these fools regain their senses, they won't remember a thing. The lighthouse keeper shouldn't wake up until morning either. I'm relieved to hear that. With this, the matron of that orphanage should give up on her dreams of rebuilding it. And a series of incidents along with the arson will end up looking like the work of those lowlifes. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. It's perfect. Does he want the matron? Like, what is his deal with that part? We're glad to see that our clients are happy with our work. However, if you don't mind me asking, what's the benefit in destroying that orphanage? That's one thing that I've been having a hard time understanding. Please, if you really want to know so bad, I'll let you in on the secret. The mayor intends to transform that entire area into a series of very, very upscale vacation homes. That is so fucking cliche it hurts. Are you kidding? You're just gonna turn it into a fucking resort? Interesting. A scenic seaside area not far from Rouen City. What more favorable geographic conditions could there be than that for a vacation home? We'll build lavish estates there and then sell them off to the highest bidders. That's been the mayor's plan all along. Now that's a ritzy plan if I've ever heard one. But I still don't get why it was necessary to burn the orphanage to the ground. Think about it. Imagine trying to sell a luxury estate to someone in a ramshackle place like that, marring the view. Not to mention all the little brats running around close by and making a ruckus. I see. Something like that would definitely cut the value in half. But instead of going to an extreme like that, why not just buy up the place? You really didn't think that stubborn woman would sell out the land left to her by her late husband, did you? And if we were to haul away the burned out remains while there were a way to build something like this in its place, there's not much they could do, could they? And since they had no money to rebuild the place, they'll have no choice but to accept their fate. That was your reasoning? How long have you been standing there? For something like that? You hurt Matron Theresa and the children and burned their memories to ashes. You deprived those children of their smiles for that? How did you know we were here? But before that, what are those lowlifes doing downstairs? Too bad for you, they're taking a long nap. And to think that the mayor was behind it all. Plus some faces we've seen before seem to be involved too. So, you know who we are, do you? We've been briefly acquainted with that red-headed bracer before. So running off like dogs with your tails between your legs and sicking some monsters on me means we're acquainted, huh? Now that I've finally got you where I want you. Kill them! Kill them all! Now that they see my face, I can't let them walk out of here alive! It's unfortunate that you've fallen this far, Gilbert. Well, since this is a request from our client, I guess we'll just have to comply. Let's see what you got, bracers. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Just because you're hired help doesn't mean that you're any less responsible. I think it's time to make you taste the power of the heavy blade. Uh-oh. A little bit more serious here. Shadow weaving. Oh! But AT delay too. Uh-oh. Interesting though that they got that. How, Mr. Flicky. Ooh, they do not like her. Shit. Combatant clad in all black, highly trained and well versed in a variety of skills. What?
We're good to go.
Oh, that's who you went for, huh? There goes one down. That's fine. Hell yeah.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Any ding, let's go. This can't be! Gilbert, steward of the mayor, and you boys in black. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby placed under arrest. Give it up and surrender. You're pretty tough, I'll give you that. Going toe-to-toe with you hasn't disappointed me at all. Ah, the lieutenant's gonna be mad. He warned us about this. We shouldn't have been careless as we were. The lieutenant? Do you mean that guy wearing the red mask who was negotiating with the Sky Bandits? I'm surprised you know about that. Looks like you dogs from the guild are better at sniffing things out than we thought. Your insults are pretty funny considering we just gave you a serious beatdown. Now hurry up and throw down your weapons and surrender. Sorry, but we can't do that. Whoa! What? What do you think you're doing? Don't move. Come any closer and this guy's brains are gonna be splattered all over this place. What is the meaning of this? What do you intend to do by threatening your employer? You're wrong about that. You're not our employer. The mayor is. But whether it was you or the mayor here, the outcome would have been the same. We only cooperated with you because we shared a mutual interest. And we couldn't care less about whether you live or die. Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot me! Cut the tears and the crap. Don't think you can get away by trying to fool us with that show like that. My leg. My leg! Gilbert! Looks like they were serious about what they said. If this isn't enough of a show for you, then how about we blow the brains out of the lighthouse keeper? He has nothing to do with this! If his life means anything to you, then I suggest you pack up. Let's see, like over by the stairs. Seems you don't have much of a choice. That's right. Do what you're told like the dogs you are. And it looks like this is where we bid you farewell. Woo! Wait! Don't think you're getting away this time. I think they're getting away this time. They're just gonna yeet. Yeah. Whee! A rope? These guys are seriously prepared for anything. I'm leaving you to take care of that idiot steward and the rest. What? I'm going after these guys. The rest of you report to John and tell him wait for future instructions. Oh shit. Interesting. I'm gonna look at something. Oh my god, please. Come on, Chris. Oh my god, why is there just not something that tells me? Alright, me too! Hold on, still, didn't you just hear what Agate said? You can't just forget about Gilbert and those guys from the Raven gang. That's right. And though I think Gilbert got what was coming to him, he is still hurt. Oh, alright. I hate to say this, but I guess I'll have to leave the rest up to Agate. So it doesn't matter anyway. Thus, in the end, Estelle and the others were able to take back the stolen money without incident. By the time the mayor's steward from the group and delinquents were safely locked up in Minoria Windmill Shed, morning had already broken. Yeah, so Karna got jumped on the way back to Minoria. We found those guys that they were talking to at the resort, that fishing resort again. And apparently they're just mind-controlling people, including those ravens. Now then, I'll keep an eye on things here. Could you return to Rouen and report back to Jean? That's fine with me, but are you sure you'll be okay? Come on, I just got a whiff of sleeping powder is all. It all happens a little too fast for me to remember who attacked me, though. Pretty shameful, I know. Don't beat yourself up over it. You still managed to fend off 4 attackers. The children are safe thanks to you. I can't thank you enough. Well, I guess there's that at least. Still, with Agate being... Will Agate be okay facing them on his own? I know he's tough and all, but it still worries me. Yeah, if they somehow manage to get the drop on him. For now, we just have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He's been after those guys for a while now. He knows how they work, so I think we'll have a tough time taking them on. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just have to focus on what we can do. You're right. You're exactly right. I'll hang on to the donated money until the matron wakes up. If those guys want it, they'll have to pry from my cold, dead fingers. You can count on me. I'll be fine, so you go on ahead. Alright, be careful. Let's go, guys. And Birdie. I'll be keeping an eye on these idiots. You guys head on to Rouen and report back to Jean. The bracers. You apprehended a criminals, correct? If there's anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm just glad that the arsonists have been caught. I'm impressed with you bracers. It's a good thing we had you to depend on. So that also means that, like, the guy with the white hair maybe one of the dudes involved, but, like, for the most part, not. Were those guys picking on Polly and the other kids? You gotta make them pay. You can't just let people who pick on everyone get away with it. The crooks who were holed up in the Verine Lighthouse? I hope Mr. Vogt is okay. So I guess technically we could have turned around the other way and did some stuff over at Rouen first before we did the whole lighthouse run, but that seems horrendously tone deaf, regardless of completion shit. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's you kids again. That's pretty rough the other night, wasn't it? It was pretty crazy. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? Not too bad, I guess. I still feel a little light in the head, though. It looks like the anesthetic hasn't completely worn off. Thankfully, it's a pretty harmless drug, so you should be back to normal in a little while. That's a relief to hear. Then maybe I should take a little break before getting back to work. I think that's a good idea. Taking it easy is probably the best thing for you right now. Please, don't overdo it. I think I'll just take your advice, young man. Yippee. And they have all the rest of the ravens locked up. No. Mm-mm.
That's that then. Let's move out.
The arsonist was caught. I'd like to take the bastard out to the mountains and teach him a lesson or two about survival. So the criminals have finally been caught. I should help put my friend's mind in a little more at ease. Feel pretty good about it too. I heard that the arsonist was caught. I think we should experience some street justice before he's turned over to the bridge. Everyone wants to beat their ass so bad. Maybe a good stoning. Those guys are screwed, dude. I think I've seen the person who did this before. I have to wonder if it was the mayor's personal steward. I must be mistaken, though. It's too crazy to be possible. No, it sure was Gilbert. Oh, everyone's here. Oh, my. Hello again. I heard from the innkeeper that the criminals have been arrested. You keep helping us so much, and I have no way to properly repay you. You really don't need to worry. It's nothing to be embarrassed over. Really. It's probably better not to tell her everything just yet. We're going to go back to Rouen for a little bit, so we can deliver our report. Karn is keeping an eye on the prisoners, so you can relax on that score. Thank you so much. I'm so relieved. I'm starving. The matron finally woke up earlier this morning. Thank Ideas. Oh, hi, Mrs. Stell. Did you really find those guys and beat them up? Awesome. Yay, matron's uppy again, Polly. Uppy. Cute. The arsonists were caught. That's a relief, but it's still sad. I don't think those kids will ever completely heal from the trauma of this. The suspect's in the Windmill Lodge. He should be made personally apologize to the children before he's handed over to the guild. Don't you agree? We got Gemma. What this? She's probably got like the most lenient verdict out of anybody so far. Dalmor was behind everything. He was just pretending to be kind and everything from the start. I've kind of been wondering about this, but will we be able to catch the mayor this time? Huh? She raises a good question. This may be difficult. The Bracer Guild has a non-interference policy when it comes to government affairs. And considering he has control over the whole Rouen region, arresting the mayor isn't going to be easy. Hold on just a second. Doesn't anyone else find that strange? It is funny, but the law is the law. That's why the guild can have branches anywhere, even in the Erebonian Empire. Yeah, but still. Anyway, let's just get to the guild and talk to John. I think he'll have some useful advice for us. Okay. I'm fine, don't worry about me. We just need to make that man in charge pay his tab. Yes, that's right. Actually, will they let us go back? Oh, this is the orphanage. Yeesh. Sad. The idea that they tried to burn this down to make a fucking, like, resorts and shit. That's wild. Especially because the fire made the papers. That would be a little bit odd. Just suddenly had that crap up here anyway.
All right, we're good to go.
What is it, Chloe? Well, are you two going to the guild? I just remembered something I need to do, so can you go on ahead without me? I'll catch up with you shortly. That's fine. Are you going back to campus then? Yes. I think I should report in to the headmaster and let him know what's happening. Okay. I got it. We'll be waiting for you at the guild. Mysterious. I'm sorry still. You too, Joshua. Chloe produced a notepad and pen and began scribbling furiously. That ought to do it. Sieg! Where is she sending that? Oh, and they just didn't let us go anywhere. Damn. I understand. It's just hard to believe that Mayor Dalmore is behind these recent events. This certainly is a major incident. So, Jean, do you think the mayor can be caught? Well, I'm afraid it's going to be rather difficult. The only way it'll really happen is if he can be caught in the act. I figured as much. You can't be serious. So we just have to allow a corrupt mayor to stay in power? Now, there's no need to panic. The Bracer Guild's hands may be tied, but the Royal Army can get him. Oh! Estelle, Joshua. I'd like for you to go to the mayor's estate and question him. It doesn't matter if he gets angry. I just want you to buy us some time. And you'll contact the Royal Army in the meantime? Precisely. I'll contact Langston Fortress HQ with the Orbital Communication System to request assistance. I don't like having to rely on the army, but I don't see any other options. Okay, once Chloe catches up to us, we'll go see the mayor at once. I made it. Sorry for the delay. Not at all. Perfect timing, in fact. That was pretty quick for a run to campus. Well, I'm pretty fast on my feet. So, what's the plan? We're just talking about going to the mayor's estate. We have to stall him with an interview while the Royal Army is contacted. Ah, I see. Maybe that wasn't so necessary after all. Huh? So you'll be coming with us? Oh, yes. Please allow me to accompany you. We'll be counting on you to contact the army, John. Just leave it to me. So, the interesting thing is that when everything happened in Minoria, they couldn't call anybody by orbital phone because they cut off communications somehow. It makes me wonder who she tried to contact and who she has connections with, though. Karna was on assignment for security at that festival, but she hasn't come back yet. Maybe she's still busy with something? Okay. Before we do all that, do you have some money to mess with? Rumor has it is that the Duke is here to inspect the area. But if he is, I haven't seen him at all. I haven't seen an old man in nice clothes who talks funny, though. $200. I heard someone talking, and it was this weird guy with really strange hair. He looked like he had plenty of mirror, but he was really self-important and rude. Definitely didn't measure out to your average Iranian man. He must be a tourist. Is the Duke just causing trouble in town right now, or is that somebody else? I used to be a fisherman, at least until the mayor pushed for the town's focus to change from fishing to tourism. My wife suggested I become a tour guide instead. I'm talking about Mr. Norman, the owner of the Hotel Blanche. I thought he bought an old inn and turned it into the hotel you see now. He apparently got along well with the mayor since he helped us get our jobs as guides. My mom and dad both had today off from work. I'm gonna play for as long as I can. Yippee. If anyone just goes and takes the boat, I'm going to be so angry. If I could just take out a boat, where would be the best place to go? I wonder if the Bracer Guild can recommend anything to see. Doesn't it cost a lot of mirror to attend school at the Royal Academy? I don't know what my wife is thinking. Oh. Yes, Nikita is also a student at the Royal Academy. Perhaps I should ask her what kind of tests she's had to deal with. I'd hate to have to ask the lady next door. I think that studying natural science has a lot to do with my dream of crewing a ship. I just gotta try my hardest for the Royal Academy entrance exam. I wonder why we had the fondest memories of times that we'll never see again. I can't wait to go back to Sunday school. I get to see my friends and the priest is funny. The harbor master, Portos, is quite a popular fellow. Current owner of the hotel is named Norman. He lives in a house in the southern block. He's put a lot of work in expanding the tourist trade. That shitlord in here still? No. Is he dicking around outside? Nope. What do we got? Nope. And nobody. I have a feeling. And Gramps. There have been boys running all over the place lately. I don't know what the world's coming to. Been around for quite some time, so I know what's what. What does that even mean? Ain't no such thing as a surefire fishing spot, where the fish will always bite without fail. Gotta see how the day looks to figure out how to handle it for yourself. Stella's just gonna hand you the answers. Gotta find them out on your own. That's what a good fishing spot's all about. Now, that doesn't mean that there's ever a good excuse for not fishing. We still had that stupid... We can't, like, use it anywhere, so I don't know. Hey there. Looks like you got the whole maintenance kit thing sorted out. How's the old Salt doing? He seemed to be just fine. He sends his regards. Does he now? Good, good. Age eventually gets the best of us all. Sounds like he's still hanging in there, though. I really appreciate it. Good luck out there. Thanks. See you later. Do we really never report back to this guy? Oopsie. I see. I finally figured out the significance of that map. I wish you could use the slot machines and stuff. That'd be neat. Hey, the mayor has helped us out of the tourist industry a lot, but the budget for the port facilities has been gradually cut every year. The folks who aren't happy about that are getting more insistent. The people living in Rouen seem to be quite busy. I think that may be the sole reason that Rouen still survives. The mayor has been so busy that he hasn't even had time to appear at church. Oh. Heathen. How could it be? China's a big place with a lot of different countries and people. Perhaps you lot will get the chance to travel the land someday. It's important to spend time with different cultures and learn about them. That is, if you want to be a well-rounded adult like me. Did we buy? Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, we've really fallen behind on the stuff for the Carnelia series. We only ever got 2. There's several different chapters that we missed out on. So our only other chance to get the next part would be chapter 6, which is a pretty big jump. I didn't notice that the lighthouse was lit until this morning. What happened? I doubt that old Vlog is just nodding off like I usually do. The mayor gave the order to stop all work at the port. The chief portos can't talk him out of this. We're in trouble. Ron still needs a port. The next voyage is supposed to be a shipment of orbment goods to the Erebonian Empire. The port here is crowded with military ships. It makes it hard to concentrate. Even now, I still get tense when I hit the dock here. Way back when, the port had better government funding. It's been pretty tough lately, but Chief Portos never gives up. That's interesting. So there's a bunch of military ships here? Been a while. We haven't seen those delinquents around the past few days. Maybe the mayor drove them out? Man, that fake Portos was just like the real deal. Not just the way he looked, but even to talk to move the same way. It's downright creepy. The world's full of amazing people. Chief Portos has something on his mind again. If something's bothering you, I think it's best to relax sometimes. It can help you come up with a solution. That's you. I'm sorry for getting so angry earlier. I didn't know the full story. Hog tells me that my doppelganger truly was a spitting image of me. It's a shame, really. If you caught him, I could have made him do all the work around here and no one would have been any the wiser. Just kidding, of course. Should give me a body double. Go to work for me and not doing nothing for a while? Hell no. So are they just like, yeah, because they're all still holed up. Is there really nothing here though? Oh, Gamma. Some guy with a weird haircut and really ugly gaudy clothes went into the mayor's estate. Which reminds me, I heard that some kind of bigwig is staying somewhere in Rouen. That's the way she talks. Hello. My husband is constantly worried these days. If he doesn't do something about it soon, he'll wind up completely at his wit's end. I think my son should put a little more pressure on him. I don't think he knows what he really wants. The constant tug-of-war between the two of them is really getting on my nerves. Most importantly, though, it's just really pissing me off. Why do I gotta deal with this shit? Hello, Goob. My brother's probably at the harbor. My dad said not to go to see him, though. And my dad never plays with me. I know my husband is busy, but I wish he'd spend more time with our children. Go play with the baby is literally downstairs. The biggest source of the changes in Iran have been the proliferation of airships. When the airships stopped flying over the other day, a lot of folks canceled their travel plans. It's already reached a point where Iran couldn't exist without those flying contraptions. Man, this place is huge. Is he really doing all that nasty stuff from a place like this nice? I don't think that really matters. Mayor Dalmor is originally from a large family of nobles. I think the estate has been passed down for generations. Okay, so the estate wasn't paid for in blood at least. That's something. Anyway, we need to find him and question him. Time was, important people used to come here. Important or not, they sure did their hair up funny. Huh? Hello. Welcome to the Rouen Mayoral Estate. I'm terribly sorry, but the mayor is currently attending to some guests. Perhaps you should come back another time. What? Now hold on just 1 second. I'm pretty sure we know who the guest is. It's Duke Danan, isn't it? What? Why, that's exactly it. Have you received an invitation as well? Yes, it came directly from the mayor himself. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind? Now that I take a closer look, you appear to be bracers. If circumstances demand it, then please, go on up. The mayor and Duke are in the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Excellent. Thank you for your help. Oh, right. With so many guests arriving, I really must prepare some tea. Oh, she thinks he's cute. Please, pardon me. Cute. Oh. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how impressive it is that you knew that the Duke was here. Oh, it's just a matter of asking the right questions. He's planning to sell vacation homes to the rich, remember? Duke Dinan might as well have a bullseye target painted on his misshapen head. Wow, that's smart thinking. Where'd you come up with that line with the mayor inviting us? It wasn't a line. He did invite us over, the first time we met him. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know, or something like that. Oh, that's right. So he did invite us. Exactly. Well, why don't we head out to the banquet hall? Also, you're welcome for getting this back. God damn it. No, it's time to go hit on that other maid. What are you guys saying? Oh dear. My little daughter seems to be utterly smitten. Oh, you're her mom? La la la. Oh, those piercing amber-colored eyes, I swear. I could get lost in them. Now, where's that Gilbert lad? Shot in the leg and fucked up somewhere bad. I heard that he went to an important guest coming in. I must wonder what's being discussed behind these doors right now. The matter is speaking with Duke Dinan, you see. Alright, that means progress. Hold on. Wait a minute. Aha! No, nothing. Alright, this is where we gotta go. Hello! I like the sound of that. Run would be the perfect place for a vacation home. I think I might stay for a while. I had a feeling you'd think so. I'll see to it that you get the finest place available, my lord. I believe you'll be quite satisfied. You're quite the smooth talker. But good. Money is no object. Prepare me an estate that is worthy of your future king. Make it as splendid as you're holding here. Pardon me, my lord, but wait a moment. The queen asked you to consult with her before spending such an amount of— Silence, Philip! I'm to be your next king! Such purchases are every day for a man of my standing. Yes, of course. Well said, your grace. We can get a written contract together shortly. But first, one more drink. Oh ho! Hi there. Greetings from the Bracer Guild. Are we about to just throw down with these dudes? You. Huh? What do you people want? You look kind of familiar. Oh, it's you. Hi, Mr. Butler. We just dropped by to talk to the mayor. No biggie. This won't do. If you're here on guild business, you should speak with some semblance of manners. I'm in the middle of an important discussion, so why don't you come back later? I apologize for our rudeness, Mayor. We intend no disrespect. We simply came to report that we have identified the arsonist. Ah, that. Well then, I suppose. My lord, would you excuse us for a moment? Oh no, say what you're gonna say here. It sounds interesting. But it's okay. Maybe the Duke will have something to add. It won't do any harm for him to hear this, will it? Well, if we must. While we're on the subject, it seems that Matron Theresa was attacked again last night. Could it be that the arsonist is linked to that? It seems very likely. Unfortunately, the attackers are still at large. I see. Still, at least you say you know who they are now. So, who did it? Who, indeed, is exactly who you think it is, Mayor Dalmore. Ah, I see. That's quite a shame. I was looking to make them see the error of their ways before it was too late. I suppose that was a vain hope on my part. Huh? Who are you talking about, Mr. Mayor? What do you mean, who? Why, the Ravens, of course. They've been hiding ever since last night. I'm sorry, sir, but they aren't responsible. This time they claim to be the victims themselves. What? So without further ado, the culprit is... Duke did not. Is you. You, Mayor Dalmore. God. We already have Gilbert in custody and we know everything. We also have proof that you stole the money donated to restore the orphanage your lackey set on fire. Can you deny that charge? Nonsense! Do you think I know those people in the black clothes? Well, now that's a little strange. We didn't say anything about black clothes. This is absolutely ridiculous. Gilbert was acting alone. You don't even know when to give up, do you, old man? We know that you were plotting to build vacation homes in the land the orphanage occupied. Do you still deny the charges laid against you? Persistent little brats. But I have had those development plans in place for ages. They're just part of Huron's city planning. What reason would I have to be so impatient that I resort to criminal acts? Well, how about a mountain of debts to pay off? Yo, it's our boy, Neil. What are you doing here? I figured I'd come to the mayor's place to do some investigating. Then I see you two going in. The whole thing smelled fishy, so I decided to sneak in. That's it in a nutshell. Just who the hell are you? Oh, I'm a reporter with the Liberal News. The name's Neil Burns. Actually, I've been checking into the city's financial affairs recently, and what do I see but that Mayor Dalmore here has been diverting funds from the city budget lately. They're funds for the expansion project. I'm not buying it. You haven't even started construction. I thought it was kind of strange, so I dug deeper and found links to the airship company's services. Now, was quite the little surprise. 1 year ago, you took more than a few trips to the Calva Republic. I was just sightseeing. A reasonable claim. But the truth is that you've been amassing a nice big debt over there, am I right? You're losing me. How? By using town funds to speculate in risky commodities in the hopes of cashing in. Buying goods when they're cheap, selling them when they're high, that kind of thing. Oh, I get it. So how much did he lose? From what my fellow reporters over there told me, something in the tune of 100 million goddamn, of 100 million mira. 100 million mira? That's 100 times the amount donated to the orphanage's rebuilding. I can certainly see why someone might turn to crime over an amount that high. 100 million? I'm pretty free with my spending, but I got nothing on you. This isn't a competition, you know. Now that you mention it, he took funds from the city budget to pay off his debts and stave off any questions. But I can't understand why he would turn to arson and theft to build his vacation homes. That's outright treason at this, right? Legitimate, like, fucking trading on government funds. Like, Jesus, dude. It just all seems so random. Where is your proof? Go ahead and run your story with all this wild speculations. I'll sue you in the newspaper for libel. Suddenly confident, are we? And you all. The Bracer Guild does not have the authority to arrest me. I'm the mayor. I want you out of here now. I guess he's right. He knows his rights. Mayor, may I ask you one question? What now? What is a student of the Royal Academy doing associating with such people? Disgraceful! Return to campus at once! Chloe looked Mayor Dalmore directly in his eyes, her expression cold and stern. Why did you not use your own assets to pay off your debt? 100 million mira is certainly a lot of money, but I think that House Dalmore surely has enough assets to settle the matter. This estate, for instance, could easily sell for at least 100 million mira. Don't be ridiculous. This estate has been handed down in the Dalmore family for generations. How could I ever simply let it go? The orphanage was no different. For many, it was a place fondly remembered. No one has the right to destroy something like that. How could you do such a thing? How do you liken this estate to that dilapidated old hovel? You care for no one but yourself, more than being the mayor or being the head of House Dalmore. You pitiful man. You have quite a way with words, young lady. But let's see if you'll change your tune in a few minutes. Oh, what? Fango! Bronco! Come! It's dinner time! He just has monsters? What the? That smell. Oh, they're big. Oh, boy. What the hell are those things? Monsters? My lord! Unbelievable. You actually keep monsters as pets? Everything you think you know will die with you here. Don't worry. If there's anything left, I'll dump it in the river. He's crazy. Woo! Ah, big boy. Ah, other big boy. It's so funny because my grandma actually had a dog named Bronco. So, is fighting freaky monsters part of the stalling plan now? Well, at least we can arrest him for trying to kill us. I'm sure the other stuff will stick too after this. I bear you no ill will, but I will not allow you to harm anyone. I really hope you guys have some kind of weakness or something, because boy oh boy, those some big old doggies. No, regular efficacy. Fuck. Alright. Is anything else in particular? Monster bred for war. Extremely high offensive skills, but is weak against arts. Weak against physical attacks. Okay, well, he can't... He says that, but like... I guess we focus on one and then just wail on the other. Oh, bad doggy. Oh no.
Sorry. We're good to go.
Yeah, that sucks because she lost her thing.
So sorry. We're good to go.
God, you got a strength though. You gotta be shitting me.
Not now.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
Take it down.
Whoa. goes the one. Oh, his speed went up.
Sorry. We're good to go. So sorry. We're good to go. So sorry. Pay attention or I'll hit you.
Oh, he resisted. Foot.
Not now.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
Take it down.
You need the ultimate fried chicken.
Now, light of the heavens, feel these fiery wings.
The flick you. Yeah, the strength and the speed thing is not great. The other shady thing is that she doesn't have any points to be able to use Seek to debuff him either. That would be pretty nice right about now. Get out of here with that shit.
We're good to go.
Not really sure what that did. I don't know if I want to know what that did. Because it didn't do anything. Although I wonder if killing him first would have been a mistake then. It can't be. My sweet babies. How could you do this? You're one to talk. In accordance with Bracer Guild protocol, and this time with authority, we're placing you under arrest. Surrender and you will not be harmed. You leave me no choice but to use my trump card. The foot? Huh? A wand. Time stop! I can't move. Did he use an orbital art? No, this has to be an artifact. What the hell is that? Well, your knowledge is impressive, Miss Rins. This is the Chronos Rod, an artifact which happens to be a family heirloom. It can completely paralyze anyone within range of the blink of an eye. That's crazy! How does a church not know about such a powerful artifact? With the tool crafted by the wise ancients themselves, what else would one expect? Tactical orbments can't even begin to compare to this. Sadly, if not for that, it only has one function. Which means I'll have to sully my hands and dispose of you myself. You should consider this an honor. Let's see, I'll think I'm smart with the smart-mouthed little brat first. Who are you calling smart-mouthed? Perhaps I'll save the intelligent girl for last. Now, what was that you were saying about authority? You could plead for your lies. It might help, but I doubt it. To you? Yeah, right. Keep your filthy hands off. What's that? Keep your filthy hands off Estelle. Don't you want a single hair on her head, or I'll use every technique I know to cut your miserable carcass to pieces. What? Joshua, you certainly talk big for someone who can't even wiggle his finger. Fine, I'll start with you. Stop! I'll never let you get away with hurting him. Joshua, die. No! What? That light. Damn it, if I could just reach my camera. What's going on? I can move again. Estelle, what was that black light? I don't know, but I think it came from that orbment Dad sent us. Impossible! My family heirloom, my artifact, it's broken! It hardly matters since you played your last hand. It's time to face reality. Yeah! I can't believe you really stooped this low. It's disgusting. It will not be taken in. After him. Okay. Hey, wait up! I can let a story like this one get away. He's just fainted, that's okay. Oh my, I believe I lost a few years off what little remains to me. My lord, are you alright, my lord? The monsters. The monsters. Hold on, they had a cell in here? Oh, I guess that was for the dogs, but even so, jeez. Oh, and what's that? For the bridge? He's making a getaway. Oh, that's his boat. Oh, we're chasing. Hey, what's that? The Maritimer's yacht. Hey, wait! We can go after him in this boat. Come on, you two, get on aboard. All right, will do. You wait for me. Hey, let me come too. I got time for that shit. Oh god, there's people on the fucking bridge. Huh? Whoa! Eek! We're just in a full-on chase right now? Jeez. Alright, we're closing in. This craft is small and lightweight, so we had the edge, it seems. Damn stubborn little. Take this. Whoa, whoa, yo. Yeah. She fucking deflected him. Let's go. What? Ha! That'll teach you not to underestimate a bracer. Joshua, flank him on the right. Roger that. Huh? Whoa, how do you get so fast? The wind is blowing towards open water. It's catching his sails and giving him a boost. Not good. At this rate, the yacht will clear advantage. We won't be able to catch up. Say what now? Looks like Idea smiles upon me today. I bid you farewell, brats. We really can't use any fire orbital arts to just burn his shit? You gotta be kidding me. We were so close. He's going to get away. There must be something we can do. What the? They're here. Yo, we got an airship? Is this the fucking Is this another Sky Bandit crew? Alright, getting away is all well and good, but what now? I guess I had no choice but to head for the Empire. Or if I lie low for a while, maybe he? Oh shit. What? Uh-oh, you're in trouble now. What? Ah! Endo, Mr. Boots. What's this airship? Is it the Royal Army? No, the coat of arms is wrong. Woman's voice. It's the Royal Guard ship, a high-speed cruiser. Her name is Erciel. Well, looks like we got here just in time. That blue and white uniform. Are you Her Majesty's Royal Guard? Precisely. I am the company commander, Julia Schwartz. Mayor Morris Elmore of Rouen, I'm placing you under arrest for arson, robbery, and embezzlement, among other charges. Is this a dream? It has to be. No. Ugh. Also, you're under arrest too. Wait, what? Eh? What? What's going on? John called the Royal Army for reinforcements, but how'd they get here so fast? Oh there, bracers. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please, let us handle this matter. I pressed Mayor Dalmore for information once he regained consciousness, but he apparently can't remember anything regarding the past few hours very well, if he remembers them at all. He's also drawing a complete blank about the arson and robbery. Really? Kinda like the leader of the Sky Bandits. Maybe it's related to those men in black from before. Well, even if we can't remember, the crimes are pretty clear-cut. It should go without saying that we'll be checking out his steward, too. If we uncover anything, we'll be sure to let the Bracer Guild know. We appreciate it. By the way, Lieutenant, I have a favor to ask. What might that be? Would it be at all possible for me to get on board that ship as well? It's supposed to be the most advanced airship ever to come out of Zeus. It'd make a great story, and I'd really need one. I'm afraid not. The RZL is only just completed, and it's still undergoing flight testing. I must ask that you not comment on her at all until she's officially unveiled. What? Oh, come on. You gotta be at least give me something about the mayor and his steward being arrested. Don't worry, the facts of the story will be given over to the Royal News Agency. Until then, please refrain from reporting any of this. What choice do I have? Alright, I can do this. I can write a story without even the barest scrap of info. I gotta hurry back to the agency and put these events to paper. Pardon me, everyone. Well, he's in his usual high spirits at least. Would you expect any less? I'm told that the liberal news' circulation has increased dramatically of late. I hope he's not planning to write a big propaganda piece. What do you mean? Never mind. That was impressive, First Lieutenant Schwartz. She just Akita the prototype airship into the sea, right? Skirt. Also, hold on. Trying to refresh real quick, just in case. I don't think we lost any frames, and I don't think that we're fluctuating really hard. But maybe there is too much of a delay. Colonel. Whoa! Colonel Richard. Oh, I remember you. I presume that you're the new bracers the guild spoke of. So you were the one John got in touch with, Colonel Richard? Yes. I received word at Leyston Fortress, where the royal forces are stationed. I got here as quickly as I could, only to find that the crisis had passed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. That's very kind of you to say, sir. Still, I wonder, what would bring the guards from the royal city here, and so quickly? Perhaps you know of a route so secret that even our intelligence division was unaware of it. Surely you jest. Come now, Captain. This is hardly a time to pick a fight. I was simply admiring the proactive stance of the Royal Guardsmen. It's good to have you on our side. If it pleases you, Lieutenant, we'll take over the investigation from here and move matters to Leyston Fortress. I believe the mayor will be well attended to there. Yes, sir. I understand. Now, you'll excuse us. Ladies and gentlemen of the Bracer Guild and Royal Guard, and the young lady in the uniform. Fate willing, I think we shall see each other again. And with that, I bid you farewell. Safe travels, everyone. I really hope we don't have to turn on him later. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did the Colonel look like he was eyeballing Chloe to anyone else? Oh, was he? I'm sure it's just because he doesn't see students very often in his line of work. I wouldn't make too much of it. Oh, well, I bet you're right. That's probably it. That's not the impression I got at all. I'm certain that he's just as surprised as you are. It's hard to believe that Bracer so young would be so capable. He might be scouting you out to become part of the Royal Guard. Oh, come on, don't flatter us. We had a lot of help on this case. You needn't be so modest. You're not full-fledged bracers yet. I presume that you wish to become so. Well, yes, we're training for it. We're in training for it. We intend to travel all over the country before the Queen's birthday celebration as part of our preparations. I see, you're partaking in self-study then. Lieutenant Schwartz, everything is ready for the CO's departure. Acknowledged. Estelle and Joshua, and Chloe too, of course. I must be leaving soon. I hope that our paths will cross again. Yes, ma'am. We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much. She pretty. Oh, look at all that. Why did they get little trumpets? Regiment, attention! Whoa! Royal Guardsmen, warship, Arziel, prepare for takeoff! They were talking about a prototype, so... Hi, little Scree, what are you doing over there? Whoa, a salute and fanfare to go with it. It's a little overwhelming. Yeah, and a state-of-the-art ship to boot. But I guess you'd expect as much from the defenders of Her Majesty, the Queen. Haha, true. Lieutenant Schwartz sure is cool, though. She kind of reminds me of that character that Chloe played, Oscar the Knight. I think so, too. What an odd coincidence. Scree. Hi, buddy. Hello, birdie. Cute. Oh, don't tell me the Royal Guardsman showed up. And the Arziel was there too? She's supposed to be cutting edge. FF shits in general. Yeah. It's too bad I just worked the info desk. I'd like to see that. I never figured you for the to be a military enthusiast. Still, didn't you end up speaking with Colonel Richard? Yes, he was on duty at least in HQ. I didn't know how the Royal Guardsmen got there so quickly, though. I guess there's a lot more cross-communication in the military than I thought. Amazing that they managed to communicate at all, given how many agencies there are. Regular army, border patrol, intelligence, the Royal Guard. It must be pretty complicated. Cleaning up after an incident like this will be a major undertaking. What will happen to the administration of Rouen from now on? Yeah, since the mayor's been arrested, I'd imagine they'll be sending in someone as acting mayor. And if Dalmore is found guilty, elections will have to be held. Plus, reparations will probably be made towards the orphanage. Really? Thank goodness. All of this is thanks to Estelle and Joshua. Thank you so much. Truly. Come on, you don't have to be so formal. We just did what was right. Plus, it wasn't just us. Agate played a big part. Speaking of, John, have you received any word from him? Yes, but unfortunately, I'm afraid he wasn't able to capture the men in the black uniforms. They were not alone, apparently. Agate was ambushed. What? Is he alright? Yes, he managed to defeat them. I believe he gave chase and they were on their way to Zeus. By now, he's probably well outside of Rouen. Wow, talk about hardcore. Well, he's got plenty of experience after all. He's been chasing those black-clad characters for a while. I think they're related to a job your father asked him to do. Dad asked him, and Agate just did what he asked? Well, the one who put Agate to the Ravens in his place was none other than Cassius himself. And whatever he might like to claim, Agate stood no chance against him. Whoa, seriously? Cassius really beat some sense into him, and Agate's too stubborn to simply say thanks and leave it at that. Ah, I get it. Maybe that's why he's so abrasive when it comes to us. Abrasive barely covers that guy's attitude. Guess he's not so high and mighty where Dad's involved, huh? Oh, speaking of your father, something wrong? What about the black orbit that lit up and saved our lives at the mayor's estate? Oh yeah, that's right. So much has been going on that I forgot all about it. I wonder what that was all about. That orbit may have saved our skins, but it was still weird. An unusually colored orbit, huh? Can you tell me about it? What can you tell me about it? Well, Estelle explained that it, along with the memo, had been in a package addressed to Cassius. Oh my, that's quite a story. From K, passing it, asking about a Professor R. Could it be? You know what it means? Not specifically. I've got a hunch, but nothing to back it up. But if you want to know more about its origin, I suggest going to Zeus. Why Zeus? As you should know, Zeus is famous for the manufacture of orbments. There must be someone there who might know something about your your orbment. Makes sense. You may even learn more about the black orbit without consulting an expert. But we still have more training here to finish. Well, about that, you may want to prepare yourselves. Ta-da! What? Really? You had to have seen this coming. I mean, you got a recommendation from Bose after the Sky Bandit incident. Given your crucial roles in all the cases recently, I see no reason not to reward it. Your assessment and reward have been prepared. Yippee! Festival held too. And 3's to the target. And we're at 3rd class now. Death Blow 1. Wow. All this on top of the pay for performing in the campus festival? Thank you for everything you've done for us. Come now, you've earned it. I confess, I'd also like to see you advance as quickly as possible. I believe we'll be able to make the best use of your talents this way. Thank you, Sean. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Congratulations, both of you. It'll be kind of lonely here without you, though. Oh, you're right. It'll be tough to say goodbye. Oh, please don't mind me. I'm just being selfish. Will you please tell me when you find out what day you're leaving? I'd like to see you off, at least as far as the airlet and checkpoint. So that is the end of Chapter 2, The Madrigal of the White Magnolia. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. Stubborn bastard. Hey! And how the heck is he keeping up with such a huge sword? Night training. Ah! Damn, we can't shake him. We have no choice. Time to counterattack. I guess you're finally taking me seriously. Good. He's getting sick of playing tag with you fools. He's not gonna give up until he's dead. What a stubborn idiot. Does he really think he can take us 2-to-1 odds? I think I already have. What? Every fight takes spirit. You lose that, you lost everything. And I figured out exactly what kind of spirit you losers had when you took off with your tails between your legs. Just silence, Gilder dog. You can handle you. You're in for a painful death. Oh shit. Gah! Damn it. We can't get caught now. Okay. How about you surrender and give me your full confessions? Starting with who you are and what you're after. They're gonna get bailed out. You needn't concern yourself about that. What? When did you get here? Commander! You came for us. You two are pitiful. You failed to report in an appointed, and this is why. I think that is him. Oh shit. We have no excuses. We've had a lot of interference. I get it. So you're the man in charge. Only in this particular scene. Allow me to apologize on behalf of my men. Could I persuade you to overlook this incident? Huh? Okay, repeat that. I said that I'd like you to overlook this incident. We never had any intention of running afoul of the Bracer Guild. Don't make me laugh. You think I'm just gonna look the other way and let you get away with what you did? Ah, well, I thought it was a generous offer, personally. Certainly a fairer price than death. Both of you, stand down. Return to the rendezvous point at once. Yes, sir. Thank you, Commander. Where do you think you're going? Son of a... Fine. The target may have changed, but as long as I have one, and you're gonna being the leader, I assume you got a better information to offer to me than your underlings anyway. You think it'll be that easy to make me talk? I sure as hell intend to find out. Ooh. Yo. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have an irrepressible passion, but a great weight bears down upon you. You are not quite so different from me. What did you just say? It's a painful thing to be powerless in a time of crisis, but you know that feeling all too well, no? I can see it in your eyes. Fine then. But I don't know who you are, but I think I like you. There's no shame in powerlessness. There's no shame in being outmatched. You and I both know that. Perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Screw you! Don't act like you know anything about me. You're in for one hell of a beatdown. Yeah! All talk, no shock. But the guild's gonna love interrogating you. After image. What the? Is that body split craft? I could sense something faint from the dark forest beyond. Nice try, but you've got a heavy heart. And a heavy heart makes for a light blade. Why don't you come out of hiding and say that? When a warrior enters a skirmish, he must be prepared to lose everything. Otherwise, he can gain nothing. In order to live as a man, he must forgo all anger and grief. With that, I bid you farewell. The presence in the trees seems to have vanished. Oh, and he got hit. Forgo? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Ah, he's so angry. And that brings us to Chapter 3, The Black Orbment. Meanwhile, in happier settings, kind of, sort of. Yes, she's not here yet. Did we get here that early? Could be. Want to kill some time at the tavern? Nah, it's nice out, so I think I'd rather just wait here. I doubt I'd ever get tired of the view of the river. Yeah, no kidding. I even get the feeling that Roran's finally back to normal. Oh, hold on. BRB real quick. I think my order is in. We'll continue after I'm back.
しよし。食ったな。癒されるぜ。
Ooh, alright. Time for the delay. So thank you for Pat Pat and how dare you? Okay. Phew. Pretty amazing considering the uproar after Mayor Dalmore's arrest. Well, let's see, the mayor has never been arrested before. Trying to imagine if Mayor Klaus was arrested in Roland. Yeah, that would be a real shock. But when I think of it that way, the people of Rouen almost seem cold. I mean, they were clearly surprised by what happened, but not a single person was truly shocked, as far as I can tell. Well, you have to remember, the mayor of Rouen has always been selected by bloodline alone. He wasn't elected to his position by the Rouenians, and that probably makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that's true. The people of Rouen appointed Klaus mayor because they liked him and trusted him. Dalmore's getting what he deserves, but I still feel kind of bad for him. Hey, look who's here. Huh? It's the birdie. Hi, Scree, what happened? Oh, Sieg! Scree! Estelle, Joshua! Hey! I'm sorry that I'm late. No problem, we just got here ourselves. Don't tell us that you ran all the way here. You really didn't need to rush. I couldn't let you two go on without seeing you off. Thank you very much for contacting me. Chloe, I keep telling you, you don't have to thank us. You too, Sieg. Thanks for coming. Scree! It's BB. Ah, well then, shall we be off? Okay. We need to use the south exit to reach Zeus, right? Yes, or the southern road at the checkpoint called Erletten. You can set out from Zeus from there. Roger that. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. So for this one... Oh my god, really? So this whole getting the books thing really means you gotta go super duper out of the way. They're telling us to go to all the way back to the academy. Like, damn, dude. Is it true what the Liberal News wrote? It's just so hard to believe that the mayor was a criminal, although I never really liked him all that much. The mayor did something bad? He's not a nice man? I think I'll go to Z's for some fishing next. Never been there before, but I hear it's a fisherman's dream. We're relieved to know that the mayor has been arrested. Since House Elmore has no more heirs, we'll have to elect a new mayor, won't we? We actually get to have an election. Yippee! That's what he gets for not fucking. The rest of the mayor is gonna cause some big trouble for government proceedings. I figure it'll also have a big impact on tourism. Does that mean that the Duke also fucked off since he was technically there cutting a deal? I'm sure he skirted off because there's probably nothing officially in writing, but even so. Or the mayor getting arrested, doesn't matter. I'm still always working. I don't know what's going on right now. No point in getting all worked up over it, though. Hey, you ain't wrong. One way or another, I gotta go clock in and deal with this boat. Whatever, dude. You right. It true. I never suspected Mayor Dalmore of such crimes. The position of mayor in Rouen has been held by the Dalmores for generations. I suspect that one of them being arrested will be the end of that little tradition. For an old man like me, it's been a genuine shock. I have a feeling he might be a little bit relieved, though. It's heartbreaking that children should be drawn into such terrible events. The head of our church is planning to visit the children. I intend to go with them, if he'll allow me. We might as well, if we're gonna go to the academy, we might as well backtrack all the way then. So the love of money claimed the mayor, as it has done with so many others. Care must be taken to ensure that the region does not fall into chaos and disorder. Almighty Idios, please grant us your guidance and wisdom. Give it as butt. Mine. This whole mess of the mayor has caused quite a stir. It's making it difficult to study, what with all the noise. It's just amazing that Mayor Dalmore was responsible for all this trouble. I'd always thought that he was a good man. Boy, was I wrong. I wonder what our dads were making so much noise about. Given that the mayor was the face of Roran's tourism industry, his arrest will really ruin the town's image. We're already seeing a drop in the number of visitors and hotel reservations. Ooh, yeah, so these two are gonna be caught in limbo. Like he said before, he was originally a fisherman. They got him because of the mayor and his steward. If we really had to elect a new mayor, I'd prefer it to be Mr. Norman. I think he'd do a lot to help build up the tourism industry, Mr. Norman. I think my mom and dad are both home today. I hope I'll get to go play. You guys might not be able to play too much for a little while. I got to figure out other shit. Male Dalmore. He's always one to put on airs, but never in a million years did I think he'd put him on that thick. It's true. Kinda crazy. Say anything is gonna be more better for Joshua footwear-wise than holy shoes. What you thinking about? If you got a smile on your face all your life, it kinda loses its meaning. But the fact is, we're alive. Ravens must have been hypnotized by the mayor to help him or something. To tell the truth, my little brother is one of them. He doesn't always do the right thing, but he's not a bad person. Idiots. Well, I guess now it's time to pay the piper. Yeah, one way or another. I'm assuming they're still gonna get fucking arrested. I did it! I figured out the map! Okay, this time I'm going to find that pirate treasure. Hard to believe that the mayor's been arrested. I suppose that means we'll be electing a new mayor. It'll be extremely interested in seeing who decides to run for office. I almost kind of wish that we could come back for that, just to see what would happen. I don't know if that's really going to be a thing here, though. Although I wonder if that might be a thing in, later games. This city sure is noisy. Did something major happen, I wonder? Oh, I think they're tourists. Hi, buddy. Oh, hey, you guys. Karna, are you feeling better? Fit as a fiddle. I'm back to work as of today. I wish I had some way to pay you back for all the trouble I put you through. Oh, come on. Once you become full-fledged bracers, come back to Rouen. I'll be waiting for you. Hi, Bubby. Are you planning to go to Zeus next? There may be clues about the Black Orbment there. It'll be a real load off our minds when you two get promoted to full-fledged bracers. Okay, is the other guy up here? Yeah. The mayor has been arrested. I just don't... What's going on? How... You've been in town the whole time. What were you even doing? For a split second, I thought I saw something like green or whatever in the water, but I guess not. Can I not even use this stupid thing here? Nope. Eh. Off his tail. Just anything but actual bracer work. Yeesh. Was the mayor really arrested? I don't know the whole story, but it must have been something major. Mayor's tail, I should say, yeah. Ah, thank you. So did the guy smile upon your eye today? Mayor arrested. I don't care how much money you got or who you are. If you start attacking orphans, you're scum. It's a nasty enough story to shock the foulest of scoundrels. I mean, I'll be real with you. If the Capital family ever found out that shit, like... fuck all the way off. I'll be off at sea, so I won't get a chance to vote. But whoever the next mayor is, I hope he'll keep the dockhands and sailors in mind. Is it gonna happen that fast? They already said that they're gonna have an acting mayor. But damn, I wonder how long he's usually out for. The guys in the North Block want Norman to be the new mayor. I'd rather it be Portos. So those are our two guys, huh? Norman and Portos. It's hard to believe what the mayor's let himself become. And I've been hoping to discuss the condition of the harbor's equipment with him. So, now what do we do? Mayor Dalmore took tourism way too seriously. I knew he'd never buy replacements for our equipment. The real mayor would do what's best for his citizens, not what makes him the most money. The boss got elected as mayor to make things a lot less stressful on us. It's hard not to look at cheap Portos and not feel a little sorry for how stressed out the man is all the time. Still, when the chips are down, he's a boss we can rely on. Looks like the Ravens are coming back. Maybe it's just me, but they seem pretty out of sorts. Could just be the gravity of everything that happened, though. Oh shit, are they at the... Are they in the warehouse then? Not this one, but Interesting that these are still locked. Hello, knock knock. Yeah, they're all here. I could have sworn that Gilbert was coming here. I can't remember a damn thing about this whole to-do. If they spot you, they'll lock you up in a naval airship. This girl in a blue and white uniform told me so. Girl in a blue and white uniform. I can't believe we got controlled by the mayor like that. All those things he made us do, like friggin' puppets. And by him, of all people. How pathetic is that? If Agate finds out about this, he's gonna start hitting us again. I don't think my head can take any more trauma. No need to get all pissy about it. Sound like that soldier chick who isn't already riding my ass. I guess it's my famous luck with women at work again. No. Looks like the mayor was nastier than any of us. Oh, chihuahua. Oh, see this cut? That's from Agate's sword. That is true. We did beat the fuck out of them earlier, too. While they were, like, drugged up and crazy. Rise challenged this chick with a military haircut to a duel. But you should have seen it. She beat him down so fast he barely knew what hit him. I've seen a lot of cute chicks lately, but do they all have to be such badasses? Gilbert was taken away in a different airship from us. I wonder where they're taking him. That's interesting. So I guess they made a stop at the village first, or maybe after they picked up the mayor. Probably after. Hi, Gamma. The Dalmores had truly fallen far. If the mayor really had a hand in those crimes, you'd never see him like a real mayor again. More importantly, I just worry about those poor kids from the orphanage. I can't do much of anything to help, but I can at least dote on them a little. They're not even here. Oh, it would be interesting if they were using the mayor's estate. No one except the Dalmores have ever been elected as mayor before. But the next election will change all that, unpleasant though it will be. I guess that if anyone else wants to be mayor, now's the time to go after it. I wish my husband had a little more drive. Jeez. Just constantly nagging. Oh, and he's not here. What's happened is truly a shame, but we can't afford to sit and puzzle over it. The mayor is made a grave mistake, but he is the reason that Rohan's been so successful in its expansion. No, don't let this guy. He's a fucking mayor apologist. My brother hasn't come home yet. My dad says he's not welcome here. What? Whoa. Yep. That's the other candidate, I guess. Yikes. How come my dad always is so cold to my big brother? I'm in shock that the mayor was involved in such a horrible scandal. And I thought him to be such a fine man when I spoke to him. Hey, what are you doing, bud? I've been working here for a long time, but what should I do about my pay? Well, it's time to start selling shit in the house. Yeah, you two as well. Like, what are we doing here? Who would have believed that the mayor would be arrested? What's to become of this estate now? Also, I'm assuming they knew about the monsters and shit too. I've gotten wrapped up in this whole mess. I think that Dario and I are going to have to leave soon and go find new jobs. Maybe I should become a guide? No, not right now. I think he's an academy kid. I forget who it is exactly though. I'd always thought that the mayor would be a fine man, and I was proud to prepare his meals. He'd come to a sorry state, more is the pity. Yeah, buddy. He was there at House Dalmore for over 30 years. As such a distinguished family with a long history of dedicated service to Rohan should come to this. Oh, is this all open, by the way? It's time to pillage his fucking office. Dude, give me your shit. So yeah, this is where the doggies were. wonder what this is for. There's a drawbridge control unit here. Ah, okay. So he can just override it whenever he wants. That's crazy. Oh, and they brought the ship back. That's funny. Oh, wrong way. That's more or less the city. Let's double back then for that book. So I think it said... Purity inside material archives. Purity. Before we do that, let's go further back and then we'll come back forward. That'd probably be an easier way of doing this because I want to go visit the village. Get out of here, you stupid sharks! What the hell? That. Fuck off. Bad boy.
We're good to go.
Ooh, fishy eggs. I don't want to think about where those came from. That's gross. Oh. My back's been feeling better ever since the children came. Maybe some of their energy is rubbing off on me. Or just being more active in general. The kids finally seem happy again. And still having a tough time dealing with Mayor Dalmor being a criminal. There's no telling what the kids will think once they figure it all out. Alright, time to get back to climbing. The peaks of Crone are calling to me. Too much snow on the south face for it to be safe. I guess I'll have to plan a new route. I'm not surprised that Stuart Gilbert is a criminal. But even so, it's hard to believe that the mayor would be involved in something that terrible. I guess I'll have the rest of his life to pay for what he's done, though. I asked everyone from the orphanage to stay here until they can rebuild. We had a good bit of fun. Oh, this goes... yeah. Oh, but they're not here. They're all screwing around, that's why. Polly's like, wait. 1 and 2. What are we gonna have to do for snacks today? It's so fun playing with Polly's it. Wait! I'm so relieved that the matron is here. I know I have to learn to be more grown up though. And someday, we can pay the matron back for all that she's done for us. Oh my, Estelle, are you leaving? Yeah, we gotta go to Zeus actually. Oh, I see. Well, I'll greatly indebted to you for all that you've done. It pains me that I can't repay your kindness like you deserve. Please, it's really fine. I'm really just glad that all those kids are happy again. Estelle, please be well and be safe on your journey to Zeus. Thank you, ma'am. We wish you all the best. On behalf of everyone, thank you. It's hard to believe that Mayor Dalmor was capable of such vile acts. Whether one can believe it or not, what puzzles me most is why he would do such things. So, it's interesting that we found traces of those drugs and possible suggestion and disorientation of other people, but the mayor's like, nah, he's just going down. You can hear the kids' voices from here. Adios be praised. I'm shocked that the mayor was involved in those crimes. Well, at least the matrons will get some kind of reparations as proof can be established. If the orphanage gets rebuilt, I'll be glad to help. Now, where'd Zach run off to this time? I was hoping to get him to go to Rouen for me. Yeah, this will be the last time that we come here. It would be interesting if we even saw like a little bit of the rebuilding over time, though. Let's get back to the academy. Oh. Smush. Oh.
Well, that takes care of that.
Hey, Mr. Everett, gym class just finished up. We need more than studying to succeed in life. It also takes physical fitness. A beautiful body complements a beautiful mind. You and my classes will put you on the right track for that. I wish evening would come sooner. I find the dark very soothing, so I really enjoy it. I especially like taking baths in absolute pitch black. You should try it if you get the chance. It's incredibly relaxing. I don't know, I don't think I will like that. Nash and Eater Spooky. In my experience, reviewing the class lesson really makes the difference. I review for 3 hours and do prep work for another 2 every day. That sounds like a work shift to me. Well, hey, everyone forgets a few things from time to time. If you don't hurry, activity times will be over. We're working on an art class assignment. We just came back here to get some supplies, you see. Not that we forgot them, we just didn't need them. I just needed more. Yeah, totally forgot. Just constantly fucking rage baiting her, like, stop. Oh. Ellis, phew, one more day finished. So, what to do next? My little contraption that was out there before is gone now. I think that's the spotlight. Just wandering around. Hi. Ah, finally, classes are done for today. Afternoon classes always make me want to take a nap. Okay, time for club activities. I've got to finish this painting today. Oh god, Kaden, go nap, dude. Class may be over, but I still get questions from my students. I didn't really understand the lesson in my last class. Oh, did you need me for something? Class has just ended, so the students should be milling about any moment. Miss Amelia, I've been put in charge of writing up the entrance examinations for this year. I look forward to the challenge. Oh god, that poor bastard in fucking Rouen. No, not Miss Amelia. Ah, hello there. I know Dalmor for so long that it's difficult to contain my shock at what he's been doing. It's not so much that his crimes are unforgivable, but I think he might be too. I pray that he will come to regret straying from the path. Ah, man, I wanted to ask Miss Amelia about the stuff I didn't understand. But she always leaves the classroom in such a hurry, I never get a chance. Alright, done with classes. Time to go for club activities. My club was the Lounge Around at Home Club, so I'm excited. Yippee! That sounds like a fun club to me. Here, Miss Viola. Right here is where I started to get lost. Let's see, this problem here. How do you do it? It's probably the nicest way she could put it. Rumor has it the Queen's birthday celebration is going to feature the biggest competition yet this year. I'd love for my fencing club to participate. Okay, archery practice today. It's been a while since I've had a break from working on the festival. Oh, logic. Today's lesson was very worthwhile. Where haven't we? Well, the clubhouse we haven't been to yet either. I know. Did I check both the dorms already? I think so. Let's see how to turn the other way. Is no one in the middle? No. Where's the janitor? Hi there. What can I do you for? Ah, fucking Mickey. It's finally over. I think I'm gonna go home and get some rest. What a bum. Hey. Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Did you guys come here especially to see me? It hasn't been so long, but there's been lots going on, both good and bad. It sure is good to see you two. Once everything really settles down for good, we can all focus on our futures. I hope you have fun when you go to Z's. Well, visiting Joshua and Estelle. I read the liberal news about Mayor Dalmore and his dirty little schemes. I guess that's why he acted all innocent and benevolent when he gave us his donation at the festival. And he was even nasty enough to attack the matron afterwards. He must really be rotten to the core. Let's see, maybe around here? I'm looking around for stuff to help me with the novel I'm writing. All the books I've been reading lately have been inspired me to write something of my own. Here, take a look at this one. I found it particularly moving. We're so... So the last one that we got was chapter 2. We can't get the other ones anymore. Reading is good for the brain. Maybe around here? I'm looking for something, blah, yeah. We can read it, I guess, but we're not gonna know anything about what's going on. It's too... Man. They're really easy to miss. That's a bummer. Let's see. Ascertaining the inner workings. My orbit, emptied bag, and package wrapped with old magazine paper were laid out neatly on the table in front of me. The bracer sitting opposite me gazed alternatingly at my face and the items on the table, as if trying to gauge my reaction to them, constantly rubbing his chin between his fingers. It appeared to me as though he were making an effort to display his right hand, snugly fit with a leather gauntlet. I had been led to the second floor of the lodge by the two men, and then, after they had painstakingly checked the layout of the floor, I was taken to the farthest room in the stairs. It occurred to me that the reason for the use of this makeshift space was due to there being no guild branch nearby. The first man to sit in front of me was the lanky one. He told me his name, and soon I forgot which one was Clayton and which one was Pavel. Clayton and Pavel or Pavel? By the time I'd finished being frisked, the bracer wearing the gauntlets, Clayton or Pavel, whoever it was, returned and whispered something to his partner's ear. It seemed as though they were trying to locate Sister Carnelia, but were having no luck. After much probing on the subject of her and the Jaeger Corps, and after relating everything I had heard from her on the train, I turned the conversation around and, playing the role of the victim, inquired in their last history. Though, strictly speaking, I guess I was in fact the victim. Her name is Selnet. Iron Selnet. Said aloud the lanky bracer from a pocketbook he held just below eye level. Originally a constituent member of the Jaeger Corps, her present affiliation and activities are unknown. In short, I added his partner pompously, she's not the type of person any upstanding citizen should be getting involved with. He reached out his gauntlet-clad hand and picked up the object bundled in scrap paper. Checking my reaction all the while, he unwrapped the paper, laying it out flat on the center of the table. Its contents turned out to be a lump of metal and drained with a sort of clay-like substance. I blurted out, I was on my way to a research institute with the item when everything happened, and then threw the address of some non-existent client for good measure. The bracers took notes, making sure not to leave out any details of our conversation. And to dispel any lingering suspicions, I agreed to stay with them until they're under their watchful eyes for the night. The next day, I also found myself to go along with them to the nearest guild branch in order to file a report about the events that happened back at the station. But I had no qualms over the matter. My greatest concern at the moment, after all, was not running into any more trouble. I awoke as the sun came up over the horizon and day broke. With the advent of a peaceful morning, I sat up in bed and breathed a sigh of relief. The bracers who had stood guard the previous night were no longer present in the room, but the sound of their voices could be heard echoing out of the hallway beyond the closed door. Slipping my arms through the sleeves of my jacket, I felt a sharp pain in my right elbow when I brought back vivid memories of the woman from the day before. Suddenly, a feeling of uneasiness came over me, and I still half undressed. I began adjusting my orbment. After opening its back cover, I used a thin piece of tan doe skin and started plucking out the cords installed in each slot. It didn't take but 5 minutes to insert them each into different slots and rearrange their configuration with a set of light magic as my base. One by one, I replaced each screw until finally the metallic panel was back in place. And as a feeling of calmness set in, I rolled back over in bed. It was at that time that a tall woman appearing to be a maid opened the door carrying a basin of hot water for the sink, with which the guests could have washed their faces. After placing a small steaming tub on the table, the woman went quietly about her daily task of removing the bed linen. Finding myself shooed from my own bed, I reluctantly headed towards the basin, when just beyond the open door I caught the sight of 2 shadows cutting across the hallway in succession. "They're here," I heard myself mutter, as their low tone of my suppressed voice reached my ears. With only a bar of soap in hand, I remained unbelievably calm as I quickly shut and bolted the door. Then, pondering my next move, I stood still with my back pressed up against the wall. On the other side of the hardened clay wall, the brief clamor of fighting ensued. Fumbling with the chain attached to my hip pocket, I grabbed hold of the orbit I had just adjusted barely moments before. It was 2 bracers versus the 2 others that had been seen moments ago. Throwing myself into the mix with the 2 men from the guild would definitely put us at an advantage from a numbers standpoint. However, when I turned again to face the door, the voice of self-doubt came percolating through the closed lips in the form of a distant mutter. "There were only 2 of them?" I murmured to myself. If Sister Cornelia's words were to be believed, then one unit consisted of 3 people, not 2. Again, I questioned myself inwardly. Then where's the 3rd? The hair on the back of my neck stood on end as I realized my plight. Something swung down over the top of my head, catching me around the neck, and in the next instant, I was flung to the ground. From the corner of my blurred spotty vision came the inexplicable view of a woman with a demonic bloodshot eye standing over me, trying to wrench the very life out of me with every twist of the sheet that she had wrapped tightly around my throat. Clutching my orbit in hand, I activated it and fired off a burst of magic while lying half asphyxiated on the wood planks of the room floor. The destructive vortex of compressed air sliced deeply into my hip, but at the same time caused the woman to double over before forcibly blowing her to another part of the room. Shreds of whirling linen fleeced and sprayed with flesh blood blasted out through a gaping hole in the wall where a closed window once stood, leaving nothing behind but shards of broken glass and a frame rent beyond all repair. Oh shit. I think for the most part, that's it for the school, though. We got what we came here for. I kinda doubt it. Oh, it opened. Hello. Are there any more spoders and things in here? No? Ew. Still curious about this. Alright. Let's try to fast forward this a little bit to where we need to be. Oh, there you are. The plants are getting overgrown. I'll have to prune them back soon. Oh.
good to go.
Oh my god, blurs. No. I summon things. Take that shit. So, at the very least, from where we're at now, we'll try our best to try to keep track of what else is going on with that story. All this talk about the mayor doing those terrible things is quite unsettling. Even so, it's a good thing that he was arrested. Someone like that would no doubt only get into more trouble if he were allowed to run free. The bracer skill has to be commended. We care about each other, so we try to take care of each other. It's not always easy, that's for sure. I've been invited to Zeus as a guest engineer, but in the end I turned down the invitation. It's very flattering to me as an engineer, but I'm Todd's brother first and foremost. I have my own reasons for not wanting to leave Ruan. Ah, baby Todd, hi. If not for me, my brother would probably be researching new kinds of engines. Oh, poor baby. And okay. No. Nope. Open a door. You know, skulking around where they're not supposed to be. That's where I was at then. Whee! Ooh. Run! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Orion Causeway. Is the right way. Yeah. What else is here? Oh, hold on. Yeah, Sephiroth Tower just... I mean, I cleared it out. We fought there. But nothing really came of that. I'm gonna look again just to see. The only thing about this is that I don't really remember the pattern exactly for getting up to the tippity top. But yeah, we did all this without really any kind of side quest or anything prompting us. And we didn't run into our professor friend until we were already back at the academy. I'm kind of curious about that. Reverse Flamberge. That's interesting. So there's stuff in this about second chapter too. But that doesn't really have anything to do with this right now. That's weird though, because... That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, the only two quests that were tied to this were only just near it. They weren't necessarily inside of it. And that's the find a prototype in the Orion Road monster. That's interesting. I guess I'll just leave it at that, because we already picked this place clean, so... Oh, I say that, but there's also this. You have found disappointment. Damn. What is that thing? Oh. That's the air letting. So I wonder what happened to our Duke buddy. I've been here before, but this is still a nice little spot. The view here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Around here has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also a nice, relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. Oh, that's right. Zace is up ahead. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. Alright, why don't we get the paperwork started then? Okay. Hey, welcome to Airletton Checkpoint. If you want to get up to the setup to go through, head to the counter inside. Good afternoon. I might be of assistance. You're wondering what had to be done to obtain permission to enter Zeus. Ah, okay then. Step right up. I'll take care of you. Be aware though that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Second that. Hold on. Yep. Go look. I'm good. Hey, you're back. Thanks for what you did before. What brings you here today? Feel free to stop in whenever you had time to spare. Briny Delight. Steamed fish specialty in a rock salted fish carapace. Oh, let's chill in here. Oh, welcome. This is an inn specifically for travelers. If you need me for anything, just give me a shout. That gate leads to Zeus. Call the eternal up here isn't quite the same as it used to be. Anyone who travels through is going to find a new experience, newcomer or not. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead, please. Then please start by signing these documents. Estelle and Joshua signed their names to the documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady here not joining you? Oh, I only came to see them off. Ah, very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Chaldea Tunnel. Thank you very much. What's the Chaldea Tunnel? It's the main road that joins this checkpoint to Zeus. This path is a long tunnel that passes directly through Chaldea Hill. Wow, an underground road. That'd definitely be a first for me, too. Your friend may accompany you as far as the Chaldea Tunnel. Please take care after you pass this point. Wow, this is amazing! It's so pretty. Ah, little scree. Huh, so the waterfall comes from a man-made river. I think it's called the Lost Waterway. It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to the Valeria Lakeshore. Pretty impressive, given that they did without any orbits to help. So, what's that over there? That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think. Yeah. Aw. So I guess this is goodbye. Yes. So you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Grand Cell. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them. That's a month away, though. Just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Grand Cell around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Grand Cell Guild branch. If you do, we can try to meet up. I certainly will. Estelle and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. But come on, don't be so formal. We're in your debt as well, for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even. What a thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself, but I was no different. Huh? I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. To the orphanage and to the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high. I find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it, but if we're able to help you, I'm happy. Oh. Cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Grand Cell. Yes, absolutely. Spree! Huh? And maybe we'll get to see Seek there too, right? That's true. Hello, buddy. That was a joke. I mean, Grand Cell's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. Besides, your home is here. Scree? Seek isn't just any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. I'm sure. Seek's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Yeah. Hey, good luck to both of you on your journey. And I'll be praying for you to find your father. Scree! Thank you. You two take care. Aw. Yes, I think so too. We'll see them again. Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe. Miss Julia, you're done with your duties at least in Fortress. Yes, it took longer than I had anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service. Scree! Yippee! I and your buddy like you. Hey now, settle down, Seek. Have you been fulfilling your duty as escort? Aw, I need a buddy bird. Scree! He's always been very helpful. Isn't that right, Seek? He's certainly chipper. The RZL is stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teacher before returning to Grand Cell. Estelle, Joshua. I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that. What's wrong? Nothing. I just got the feeling that someone was coming. Huh? There's someone here other than us? Guess not. Yeah. Sorry, must have imagined it. Oh, I get it. I think you still got a little crush on Chloe. Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, don't be shy. You know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable, after all. You did, kiss her during the play. Oh, what if she asked you to come back? You'd say yes, right? I guess you didn't notice then. Huh? Notice what? The last scene. That was just for show, you know? It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience. What? You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes. Oh, I see. Note to self, do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved? Estelle? You okay? I'm fine. Come on. Cisa waits. Little weirdo. Like, not only was that not like a thing, but she seems to have it out for Estelle more than she does Joshua. The gate leads to Zeus. Call the tunnel, blah blah blah, yada 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 yada. Okay, so she's not here. She's set at the end of the road. I'm gonna look at this one real quick. I'm gonna see when the next book is. So. Okay. This might not be for a little while then. Once we start recognizing some of those names and terms, we'll come back to that. What are you, dude? That's just a big old turtle. Let's see. Reptilian monster that likes warm places. Uses earth-based arts, weak against wind. I don't know. Coincidence considering you don't have that. You do though, I think, right? No, you sure don't. Oh dear. But it says weak to wind, but fire. Fire's right up there anyway, so flare arrow it is. You're awfully fast for a turtle, dude. Back up! The flicky. Dig a that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh shit, you know what? Hold on. Jet tortoise. Potluck in the shell we should probably make one of at least because we don't have any more of those revives. We're gonna have to go stock up when we get to another store soon. What are you? Fucking worm? The hell? Yug. Oh, chest. Tear bomb. It's just Zethi, like your thieving heart. Well, that's not nice. That's not very nice. What the hell? Oh. Furia bomb. Just Zethi, because you removed the contents, you looter. Stop guilting me about taking loot. What the hell? Nope, still empty. Gotta be a little bit careful though, because there's a very good chance that one of these is just gonna be a monster in a box. Ugh, the worm. Get away from me, worm. Death blow too. Oh shit. Reduced to searching the empty chest? That's really sad. I don't want to deal with whatever that is. you can keep that. Hey, does this light seem strange to you? It's something definitely is not right here. The power into the orb is gradually restored over time, but that's not a concern. But something seems wrong. That's interesting that they pointed that out. And it's the only one that we've seen like that, right? Well, now I want him. Are any of the other ones we've passed by been like that? It definitely seems like it's gonna be a quest at some point, though. You probably have to come back in here and do some repairs or whatever, kind of like how we did for that other lamp in Relent. What's that? Ugh. Oh, we got a little healing spot here. Nice. I'll take it. Well, now I'm gonna be looking at all of these. Jeez. Northern Limestone Cave warning, beware of monsters. Sound like something big's in here then. Terrible. Oh my god, move, dude. Wanna read the thing? Get away. Oh. That missed! Didn't do a lot though. Oh, poison though. That sucks. Let's make sure that this one doesn't explode or something weird. Monster living in the dank underground, fast and armed with poisonous fins. Oh, and it's super weak to fire and shit. Damn. And also water, I think that said? No, wind. Soul Blur is kind of neutral. Fire!
That's that then. Let's move out.
This is empty, because you've already been here. Oh, spooky. This feels like we're getting a little bit out of bounds here. We'll see what happens though. Bunch of weird colored birds. Whatever the hell's going on with that. EV charge EX. Chest is empty. Nefarious. Ass crazy. Monsters appeared. Oh, I don't like how many colors they got going on either. This seems like some bullshit. Flicky? Oh my god.
Not now.
Yeah. We're gonna have to save that for another time then, because holy shit. That's a little complicated. Another tear bomb. Oh, and this is probably gonna be something later too then. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely coming back here at some point then. Oh shit. What are these little guys? Ah, I think they're kind of cute. They're baby penguins. We're gonna kill baby penguins. Penguin chicks nesting in caves. They have the ability to impede arts. Adorably lethal. Even the game knows. Filthy. Back up. Wait.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, they're giving us double digits fucking experience and shit too. This is our next level, so to speak. I think it's gonna be a little bit tough to figure out my way back out of here, though. Venti madness, madness, madness! Oh my god! Oh boy, is this the right way? I hope so. Kind of hard to know because there's no real map for things like this. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Get on out of here because that is... Oops. No. It's a little much right now. How did that qualify as a surprise attack? Look. Let's heal up at least a little bit. It's also a save over, so that we're not stuck in there if we go down. I gotta hurry. Huh? Someone's coming this way. Who's this little gremlin? Oh. Good afternoon. Where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Well, yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? The lights along the tunnel wall, I mean. We haven't seen any that weren't working, no. We did see one that was flickering, though. If you keep walking through the tunnel and cross 2 rivers, you should find it. That's it. It's just like I thought. Sorry, I had to hurry. I wonder if she's from Z's. Strange little kid. Seemed awfully flustered. Now I'm kind of worried. Hey, you want to try following her? You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. You should get a shot to her and stick close. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Come back, girlie, what are you doing? She seemed oddly detailed. How far back was it? Oh yeah, no, it's past this then. Actually, hold on. Uh-oh. I can't believe there are so many of them. It's going to break at this rate. Eat this. Whoa, bazooka. This girl is packing heat. Bearing set. Angle of elevation 20 degrees. Orbital compression at 30%. Go! If you come any closer, then I won't miss next time. I mean it. They're like, we're good with trying that. Oops, I think I might have made them angrier. Ah! Yeah! Huh? Hey, I remember you. We can talk later. Get back. We gotta get rid of these things first. Oh, and she's part of her crew. She's not even an escort one. Larva monster living in the darkness. Use sticky fluid to weaken its prey. What do you got going on? Smoke cannon and cannon impulse. Whoa, she's got some impact. Where are you worming around to? Kapow! Taking that. Be nice to baby. No, we're goop. Disgusting. It missed? Oh my lord. She didn't. Uh-oh. Get up, girly.
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
There you go. There you go. Good shit.
Scary.
EV. That was scary. Thank you very much. I thought I was a goner for sure. Well, the important thing is that you're safe. But you really should be more careful. Stirring up monsters with a surefire way to get yourself eaten. But if I let them alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why would these things go after the lights anyway? Don't they do the same thing when the highway lights are switched out? Acetium in those circuits is the monster's favorite food. The highway lights work to keep the monsters away. But when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effect. Ah, I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess with stuff like that. Septium might be their favorite food, but little girls probably rank a close second. Oh, sorry. Go easy there. Giving her nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly going to score you any points. Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Anyway, my name's Estelle, and I'm Joshua. We're bracers, affiliated with the guild. Oh, so that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita. I work as an apprentice in the central factory. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita. We're heading this east, so do you want to join us the rest of the way? That's right. You don't want to be around here if the monsters show up again. Really? Thank you. Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I gotta get that light fixed. Yeah, that's probably risky to leave it like that. How in the world did you know that it burnt out though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice the problem when I was looking in the computer database. It seems like a defective unit was installed here by mistake. Also, computer database. I guess considering that analyzer that we had at the academy, it's not too far-fetched. Ah, alright. It's a good thing you caught it when you did. Computer database. She's like, huh? Yeah. Okay, that should do it. Sorry it took so long. Wow, color me impressed. Well, she's an apprentice of the Central Factory. She has to be good. Well, I didn't do anything special. I just fixed a quartz connection and adjusted the orbital pressure. Well, it sure sounds special. It's not that big a deal. Okay, how to explain this? Each orbit and quartz inside it. Stop! Connected to the central thing. Can I actually read this? The ability to give out the light and ward off the monsters is comprised. So, actually, fuck it. Inside the unit have nowhere to go. As a result, the orbit won't be able to function properly. This happens sometimes in the highway lights, which means that their ability to give out light and ward off monsters is compromised. So, stop! Maybe you should save the explanation for later when we get out on the road. I mean, if we stand around too long, the monsters, you know. Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up too. We got another Felt with us here. Info dumping. Phew. Well, why don't we set out for Zeus then? Okay. Yes, sir. What are her orbits like then? Penny. Oh, these two are still not done yet. Chaos Brand, Stone Impact, Soul Blur. Shield. Oh, she has a shield vest. Do we have anything better at this point? No, because it's on either one of them. Double spikes too. Ooh, her move is kinda doo-doo. Okay. Why'd I at least get to the city? How hurt are we right now? Yeah, we did okay. What's this? Ooh, another tear bomb. This is empty, but you may not fill it with your tears. That's not nice. No. I don't think so. Celestial Balm. Huh. Aha! You again! What? Dude. We're finding so many balms and ointments here. They're letting 448 salvage. Oh! This tunnel ends here. Does that mean this is the entrance to Zeus? That's right. It leads right to the basement of the Central Factory. I'm excited to see it. A Central Factory is a pride and joy of Zeus since it's an industrial city. This seems really weird though to just have an open public entrance to this. Obviously you still have to be registered and allowed passage, but even so, they gotta have some serious security here, yeah? I heard it was big, but that's about all I really know. Oh yeah, it's really huge. Anyone who's not used to the layout could get lost in a hurry. That's a creepy thought. I'm beginning to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it out to the guild. The way up to the city is up to the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Thanks. Well, let's go in. Rudy. Okay, that makes 8 cans. Check and double check. Let's check on the factory. Oh, we got some bee-boop bop music going on. Whoa, what's this place? Wow, looks like almost the entire factory is completely automated. Below the city here is lots of Orbman factories. They make everything from lights to airship parts. That's awesome. A little overwhelming, but awesome. I was like, is that progress or is she just showing off basement 1? Hold on. I'm gonna go look. That bud. Faye. I wonder what he's doing right now. Okay, enough of that. Get your head in the job, girl. So I guess she's just an overseer for this part of the... But enough. Work. Work! I should be able to forget all about that loser. Aw, break up. Open the door. Open. Let me see. Oh. Start touching shit I'm not supposed to. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's only an emergency staircase through that door. If you want to go up to the ground floor, just go back the way you came and straight down the hall. Huggy duggy. Huh? Okay, what's this room? This is the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Huh. Can't say I've ever been on one of these outside of the mines. And this one seems super high-tech. Well, this is Zace. And since it's a central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these. They have more than one? It's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity of 50 thorium. It can handle even heavy industrial equipment with no problem. I don't really get it, but it sure sounds impressive. So, how do we get it to move? Oh, you just pick which floor you want on that panel. Let's see, you want to go into the city, right? Yes, could you take us up to the first floor? Okay. Boop. Whoa. Ding. That guys. Whoa, check out the size of this place. This is the central factory's main floor. This is where the reception desk and consumer maintenance windows are. I see, so that we can get off the town from here. Huh? Oh, Tita! Miss Hazel, there you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Oh, okay, I will. Uh-oh, sounds urgent. Thank you for showing us around. It's no big deal. It's the least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me. Well, we're planning to be in Zeus for a little while. Would you mind if we stopped by to see you again? I'd love that. Bye-bye then. What a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks. I agree. I always wanted a sweet, lovable little sister like her. Instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother. You keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. If you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then. Look who's talking. Anyway, all sibling rivalries aside, want to head to the city? Yeah. First, I'd like to switch assignments at the guild. Plus, we can see if there's any new information on the Orbman or Dad. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Welcome to Z's Central Factory. If you have any questions, please let me know. Welcome to maintenance. This may seem like just a service window, but we're full part in Factory's Orbman division. It's fully equipped as any shop. Please feel free to make full use of our facilities. Defense 2. Man, it feels like we should have so much more than we do, and yet we haven't really been making anything or making any new slots. Oh, we're starting to talk about level 3 quartz here. Ah, shit. Hit 3, dex by 15. I feel like we should probably jack up on some either shield 2s or just higher water stuff for healing. When it comes to, especially because we don't have our other caster with us anymore. I don't really know how much of her stuff is just kind of bopping around in our slots right now. Oh, we got mine 2 and HP 2. I'm glad I looked. Shit. That means a couple upgrades are in order. HP 2 for you. Hell yeah. Also Death Blow 2. I even have Death Blow 1. Nope. Mine's not awful. Kills enemy with quartz breaks. Oh wow. 18 for those, 9 for Soul Blur. Agility to 7? Oh, is this the emergency stairs she was talking about? Oh no, because this is up on the other thing. Oh, there's a open a door. What's going on in here? Oh, a new face. Welcome to the archives. My name is Constance. Go ahead and look around any book that catches your eye. Oh, I can feel it in my bones, dude. The bookshelf holds an entitled Hertz Adventure 1. There's actually books. Alright, we'll read this and then we'll... Hertz Adventure, Encounter of the Spectacled Genie, Part 1. Using his finger to push his slipping glasses back out to the ridge of his nose, young Hertz continued on his journey. As far as he could see in every direction, the earth had been blanketed in a thick layer of white. The fine powder covering the ground in undulating lumps and clumps was actually made up of pale granules of sand, which were light and fluffy like the freshly driven snow. "Where is the river supposed to be?" came the raspy voice of a young man named Midas from behind. Midas, a skinny boy with hair the color of tobacco, leaves protruding from the butt of a hand-rolled cigarette, was Hertz's most trusted... That is a hell of a description for someone's hair, by the way. Friend who has never hesitated to tag along with him on one of his impulsive adventures. "It's just a little further," young Hertz replied, without turning his head to look back at his companion. The two of them had set out here on the spindly river, which cut directly across the center of the parched white desert, and the oasis beside it. A rest stop well known for being the last place of refuge for those travelers and their camels who were brave enough to cross the scorching dunes. Young Hertz and Midas had planned to camp there along the riverside that evening before attempting to trek across the remainder of the barren lands the following day. "So, you think we'll really be alright?" Midas asked as he unwrapped the silver wrapper of the half-melted candy. "There's been a rumor going around that a genie appearing in these parts, and believe it or not, some say that he'll even gobble up whole people." "Rumors are just that, rumors," replied young Hertz. "But I might consider their veracity if we ever did happen to come across a real one," he added, brushing out the idea with a chuckle. No sooner had the words left his mouth when a booming voice thundered from somewhere behind them. "Then how about starting considering that now?" Upon hearing this, young Hertz turned quickly around, his eyes searching for the source of the questioning voice. Where standing before him was a figure of a decrepit genie swathed in robe of incomprehensible black. Its back more bowed than the curled spine of a cat seeking its master's attention, and a pair of old spectacles perched atop the curved shape of his talon-like nose. Yet, the more young Hertz looked at the genie, the more unsure he became as to whether he was staring at something resembling a shriveled old man or a ghastly old woman. Midas rose in terror when he saw the tall robed personage not far from his side. "I'm not scared," he stuttered with a face whiter than the desert sand surrounding them as he noticed young Hertz's gaze fixated on the genie. But candy just got stuck in my throat is all. Complex smirk of wrinkles curled across the genie's cheeks, giving the illusion that something else was living below his haggard skin. Oh my, how cruel it is to have been gobbled up whole. What a piteous face for that sugared lump of candy in your gullet. Not seeming to mind the spectacles had begun to slip from his nose, the genie continued to shake his head, gripped by some mad delight. But fear not, my little drop of sweetness, for I shall avenge you by digesting the very marrow of these boys' bones, and I can change them into the dust of these arid lands. The genie narrowed his turbid eyes and trundled towards Midas. In an instant, the sleeves of its robe were flung back, exposing thin gnarled arms which shook like a pair of long withered branches in the wind. The genie's fingertips extended, sharp as pointed tridents, and sped toward Midas's twitching face, advancing with precision, or at least that's what it seemed like, until they passed the boy's face and stabbed futilely at the empty air. As if being slightly amazed by the failed attempt, the genie cocked its head in surprise, but soon thereafter took notice of what had been amiss. In a hurry, it brought both hands up to its ancient face and began to neatly adjust a pair of spectacles which had crookedly atop of this bent nose. I've had poor eyesight since I was a child too, said young Hertz. And the creature as it fumbled with the glasses, and it looks to me like yours is worse than mine. As soon as the genie took the young boy's words, another much larger set of furrowed wrinkles appeared on his face. How did you know? It asked suspiciously. The genie tweaked the position of the spectacles on the bridge of its nose before turning back to young Hertz and inquired again. How did you know my eyes were so bad? Young Hertz exchanged incredulous looks with Midas, both taken aback by the genie's apparent obliviousness. However, while this was occurring, another expression had taken over the wizened face. So that's it, Han. I see how it is. The genie went on as though raised a bony white finger and pointed at the set of glasses young Hertz was wearing. Those are magical, aren't they? The creature declared triumphantly. Spectre what? The young Hertz with a confused look on his face. Indeed, they must be, the black-robed genie muttered as they cast its eyes heavenward and ignored young Hertz's response. And once more, the crone-like figure began to tremble with glee. To be continued. Interesting. Are we actually going to be able to find more of that? Also, where does... Oh boy. Okay, hold on. One more floor. Oh, what's this? Haven't we... Oh, Carl. What? Now that you mention it, we did meet previously when we were in Rouen. I thought so. You two were a real help that time. I appreciate you finding the orbital gun prototype for me. Oh yeah, you're that science guy. How'd all your research and stuff end up going anyway? I think it's safe to say that orbital guns research is moving along nicely. It will take time to properly micronize the components, but we can do it. If things go smoothly, we can have them on the shelves soon. I hope they end up being big sellers. I wonder if it's actually just kicking around here then. Central Factory Workshop Design Room. Ooh, hi Grandpa. Igor. Now this one fella quitting ain't much of a help either. Right now, the RZLs ain't much more than a gussied up transport ship. We don't do something about finishing all that in time and the work's wasted. This new engine for the RZL is turning out to be quite a formidable problem. We were waiting for Clive and Rowan to join the collaborative research, but he declined our offer. Ah, that's why they wanted him. And as things currently stand, we're unable to move forward. Now, where are those papers I set aside before I left? Of course, by before, I mean prior to my trip to the Royal Academy, and that was quite a while ago. Allied. Hold on. This term, I was supposed to be studying greenhouses. Do you know what studying greenhouses means? Quite literally, you're watching the grass grow. Boring, and more importantly, unmarketable. So I decided to breed a new species of tomato. It rescued me, so to speak. So, would you like to sample my tomato? Hmm? Give me, I'm eating it right now. Acerbic tomato. Wow, I didn't think they'd actually let me do that. Okay. You know what? I got a tomato now. Recently, Ray had me try some kind of anti-nap food product sample. It looks like a tomato, but it's terribly bitter. It definitely made me forget any thoughts of sleep, but now I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Ugh. But that's like calling mousetraps in your earlobes anti-sleep aids. Dr. Miriam, is something the matter? This is a factory clinic. We're equipped with dealing with conventional illnesses too, so don't hesitate to come in. There's no one here. Okay, just you, huh? Operations. Oh, there she is. It just really bugs me. I fix one thing and another thing pops up because of it. I'm never gonna finish. Currently, the orbital calculator is in poor condition. We can't seem to repair it no matter what we try. It seems to act up when we switch modes. Do you have any ideas to share with us? Let's see. A problem with mode changeover means that something is probably wrong with the memory. Have you run a full diagnostic on the memory core yet? Chipbook. Whoa. Ah, and there goes some shots and stuff out there too. Top floor. Oh, this seems like a set piece to me. Easy peasy. Did we go on the second floor though? What was this? Ah, yeah, this is the archizer. Okay. You like you've been working hard? How about a nice cold drink? Let's see. What you got going on here? Anything new? Have we not tried herb tea yet? I feel like we have. Yeah, we have several. Welcome! I have all kinds of beautiful flowers. Please, have a look. She's got bear claws, damn. Mother, there are enough flowers on the veranda. Oh, look at these flowers. I'd love to plant these on the veranda, but I'm afraid the colors might clash. Whoa, what's this? Escalalators. Hell yeah. Some kind of moving staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it. Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you? This place has been full of surprises ever since we got here. No kidding. Oh, the port. Yeah, bud. The airliner Cecilia is currently in port, having just arrived from the west. All passengers en route to the Grand Sail region, please proceed to the gates. What did it? Is that a baby? Antoine. Meow. Little baby. Oh. Not much going on here for now, I guess. Docking is a go. Time for the final lift-out check. Bartholomew. This port's a little bit more limiting, huh? That's incredible. A staircase that moves. Just about time to check our inventory. Once the order is assembled, we'll take all the goods for the Republic via the Wolf Fort. What's this? Vogelbar. Orgelbar? Ah, home at last. Yeah, I just got back from a little trip to Rouen. I had a good time, but I'm sure I'm glad to be back home. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for now. We are in our new city. We'll try to register and all that good stuff next time, but for now, let us try to find someone to raid into at nearly 10 in the morning here. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. So, I don't know if... There we go, the following tab is back, thank God. Jeez. I don't know why it wasn't like that before. Pixie's doing Haunting Ground. Ella's doing Orc. Rebenchi's doing more Chrono Trigger, but she's been at it for a little bit. So I'll go say hi to Pixie then. Doing some spoopy shit. So, in the meantime, GS3GK and still recruiting for Gun and Battle Operation 2. Sure to check out the Discord if you want to get notifications for when we go live on YouTube and Twitch as well. Still trying to get to 500 over on Twitch, so be sure to, or not Twitch, but on YouTube if you want to help us get to that. Sure to subscribe, like, check out our other videos and all that good stuff. When we come back later on today, we'll be doing more Super Robot Wars V as well as our usual GBO2 dailies. So until then, you guys have a good rest of your morning, night, or whatever. Be sure to copy and paste one of these array messages. The first one if you are subbed, the second one if you're following. And I'll talk to you all in the next stream.